Hello! Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Okay, shout out po sa inyo. Ako po ang inyong munting tinig. Isa po sa mga pro-government social media influencers na lumalaban sa gusto pong sirain ang ating gobyerno at gusto pong yurakan ang pagkatao ng ating mahal na presidente. So ngayon, mayroon akong ipapakita sa inyo. Ito po ay isang interview sa presidential son na walang iba kundi si Congressman Sandro Marcos dahil kina-question ng mga alingangan ng mga DDS kung bakit daw po nanguna si Sandro Marcos sa reklamo ng impeachment laban kay Sara Duterte sa pamamagitan po ng pag-affix ng kanyang signature. So pakinggan po ninyo yan ha, kayo na mga alingangan ng mga DDS para well properly guided kayo. At sa mga nagtataka kung bakit si Congressman Sandro Marcos nanguna doon, no? Ayan ang sagot ni Congressman Sandro Marcos sa inyo. Bantayan po ninyo.
Well, katulad po sa sinabi ng ating Pangulo ay nung nagpirmahan na sa impeachment complaint ay tinanong ko siya kung ano bang advice niya. And tama naman yung sinabi niya. He said, do your duty as a congressman and uphold your oath to the Constitution that you swore to protect. And it's my constitutional duty to go through the impeachment process as an elected representative. Now, as to why I was the first one to sign,
ayan na.
Alangan naman kung sasabihin ng tao na gusto nilang huhukayin yung lolo mo at itapon yung katawan sa West Philippine Sea. Sasabihin niya gusto niyang patayin ang Pangulo at ang First Lady na ang aking magulang at gusto niyang patayin ang Speaker. Ba't naman nagugulat ang tao na pipirma ako dyan?
Exactly.
You know, these are statements that can't be taken lightly, especially from someone with such a high position. So, nagtataka na nga ako kung bakit nagulat yung tao. Alangan naman kung sasabihin mo huhukayin mo lolo ko. Of course, I'll be the first one to sign. That should come as no surprise. So that's why I was the first one to sign. As to the allegations that I was the one who spearheaded the movement for the fourth complaint, katulad sa sinabi ng Pangulo, I think people give me too much credit. I was given the opportunity to sign.
Correct.
And I did sign, but I did not spearhead any movement or I did not try to convince anyone to sign. I think they did that on their own volition. I did ask what their opinions were and if they were going to sign or not, but that's about as far as it, that's about as far to the extent as to my involvement in collecting the signatures.
Oh, narinig ninyo, DDS.
Sir, more than the required numbers.
Yes. Well, the required was 1/3. Umabot ng 215. Yeah. As of today, I heard nasa 245 na tayo.
245 na.
Well, they signified their intention, yung mga wala sa bansa, mga may sakit. So 215 was within the complaint, but in terms of, just to set the record straight, in terms of putting it on record, I believe there was an additional 30 that wanted to signify their intent.
Imagine?
So nagpadala ng isik, but even if it won't be counted in the complaint, I believe for archiving purposes, nasa 2-4. So I believe 80% of the lower house.
Sus, grabe.
Sa press conference ni Sara kanina, sabi niya, wala daw siyang sinasabing assassination threat against the family, first time. Ano masasabi mo?
I think we know the truth to that, so let's just leave it at that.
Is it true na may involved na money, kaya marami pong pumirma?
Yeah. Ano po?
Meron din na naibigay na pera dun sa pumirma ng mga congressman?
I think that's just part of yung mga fake news ng mga DDS. Parte po yan ng smear campaign nila. To discredit the movement. You can't blame them Alam naman natin kung sino amo nila.
Agoy, may amo pala sila.
There was nothing offered in exchange for the signatures. I was there in the room. Pinag-uusapan talaga ang articles of impeachment. And then people were given the choice to sign or not. But whether there was any exchange or any monetary offer or any sinasabi nila may akap or AKX na kapalit, walang ganun. Walang ganun na ibinigay.
Naintindihan nyo na, DDS?
Parang medyo reluctant sa
Ang problema kasi sa inyo mga DDS, mga ano kayo eh.
Medyo hindi nila binibigyan pansin yung impeachment.
Well, that's their
Prerogative.
choice. Kung binabaliwala nila ang opinion ng 245 na mambabatas at ang mga iba't ibang grupo na sa tingin nila kailangan ma-impeach ang VP, that's their choice. If they don't want to give it importance, then let them not give it importance. But given the numbers, to us, it's important.
How about in the Senate, sir? June na nila itatakil?
Well, there is. I believe you heard the statement of the SP that said the impeachment court cannot proceed until there is session. There are other lawyers who say that because the impeachment court is independent of the legislative body, it can proceed as soon as possible. There are differing opinions to that. Pero I don't want to comment on the...
Oh, nakita na ninyo. So kayo na mga... Wait lang. Kayo na mga Duterte diehard supporters, naintindihan na ninyo. Okay? So wag kayong magtaka kung si Congressman Sandro Marcos nanguna sa pagperma. At hindi niya naman pwedeng diktahan kung sino yung mga gustong pumirma. Ang pagkakalam natin, 215, yun pala may humabol pa. Hanggang sa umabot pa ng 245 at this very moment. Ganun ka-overwhelmed. Baka abot ng 80% more than pa ang gustong ipa-impeach si Sara Duterte. No? Dahil po sa merong tinatawag na substance. Okay, so kayo na pong bahala dyan at maraming salamat Congressman Sandro Marcos sa pagliwanag. Okay? DDS! Paprotektahan nyo naman si Congressman Sandro Marcos? Hindi nyo kaya yan. Matalino yan, bobo kayo. Bye. Sa bago pa sa aking channel, please don't forget to share, like, at saka subscribe. Bye-bye.